What's your favorite season?
Probably winter.
How come?
Because of Christmas, obviously. You get lots of presents.
Makes sense.
What about you?
I'd probably have to say summertime. I really like to go boating.
What makes those seasons anyways?
Actually, I just learned this the other day. And if you keep watching, you will too. So, here's our Earth. It's pretty awesome because it's the only planet we know of that can sustain life. Not only that, the Earth has 4 seasons that allow us to grow food so that humans and animals can eat. Now, these seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter, don't just happen randomly. They happen once every year. And why is that? Well, some people believe that the seasons occur because of how close the Earth is to the sun at different times of the year. But that's actually not true. It just so happens that the Earth is closest to the sun during the month of January. And it definitely isn't hot in January. So what is it that causes these annual seasons? It's something called the Earth's axis. The Earth's axis is an imaginary line that goes through the Earth. And it is about this line that the Earth rotates. The Earth rotates 365 times before it makes one revolution around the sun. That's one whole year. And within this whole year, each of the annual seasons occurs. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. Let's see how. For this demonstration, I'm going to use a light bulb for the sun. Now, this has nothing to do with scale. The sun is hundreds of thousands of times larger than the Earth. But for this demonstration, this light bulb will do. Now, it's not necessarily the Earth's axis that creates the seasons, but it's the tilt of the Earth's axis. The Earth's axis is tilted 23.5 degrees, which makes it so that the sun's rays don't directly hit the Earth. Now, here's an example of North America in the wintertime. The Earth's tilt creates less direct sunlight, which causes a colder temperature on the globe. So that's when North America is experiencing their wintertime. Now, the people in the southern hemisphere, if you can see down here, they're receiving direct sunlight, so it's their summertime. 6 months later, the Earth is now tilted toward the sun, which means North America is receiving more direct sunlight, and the southern hemisphere is receiving less direct sunlight. So, our summertime, their wintertime. Now let's talk about spring and fall. Spring and fall occur when the Earth's axis is in a more neutral position relative to the sun. Let's remember, wintertime, North America is tilted away from the sun. And during summertime, North America is tilted toward the sun. So in between summer and winter occurs fall and spring. That's when the Earth's axis is in a neutral position to the sun. It's not tilted towards it and it's not tilted away from it, which means that we have more moderate temperatures and we're getting a moderate amount of the sun's direct rays. So let's talk about why it even matters whether or not the sun's rays hit Earth directly or not. Well, in order for the sun's rays to hit the Earth, they have to pass through the atmosphere. Even though the atmosphere isn't a rigid structure, for this example, let's pretend that this is our atmosphere filled with gases. Now these gases protect Earth below by decreasing the energy in the sun and protecting us from some of the sun's harsh rays. Now in the summertime, the sun's rays hit Earth more directly. Because these rays hit Earth more directly, they spend a shorter amount of time passing through the atmosphere, which means more of their heat energy is allowed to pass through. Let's compare that to the wintertime. In the wintertime, the sun's rays hit the Earth at a much greater angle. This greater angle causes the rays to pass through the atmosphere for a longer period of time before they penetrate the Earth. Because they pass through the atmosphere for so much longer, it decreases their effectiveness and decreases the energy in the sun's rays, which decreases the amount that the Earth is heated up during the winter months. Isn't it awesome to learn how the tilt of the Earth's axis causes us to have 4 seasons?
Yeah, it totally makes sense now why I get such a better tan in the summertime. So many more rays are passing through the atmosphere.
It's Pretty neat.